People often ask me about my favourite go-to bits of equipment. One of them has to be, and by far my favourite, the axe. And I'm now going to share with you 5 functional uses with this axe. So my first functional use with the sheath on is for reaching and hoiking. In this case, clearing out the top of this canopy, which this time of year gets really gunked up. So for things like maintaining path edges, I can use this to hoik and pick things up. So picking up bits and pieces like that sort of size and just dropping them in. And of course saves my back, which over the course of an entire day could become quite painful. So goes without saying that one of its primary uses is for chopping or for splitting firewood down to a usable size for either crafts and work around the campfire, or to go through the campfire itself as firewood. I'm not stood up, you'll note. An awful lot of accidents tend to happen with an axe where people get slightly overconfident, go from here, glance or miss, and end up burying this into a shin or a calf. For the sake of getting onto a knee, it's probably worth it. And so it's just a two-handed action, sliding the hands down and letting the pound and a half, 2 pound head of your particular type of small forest axe do the work. With its convex bevel, okay, slowly arriving at an edge here. That's what it's designed to do, is just bust open wood grain. Now with bits of firewood strewn all the way around the outside of you, it's time to pick them all up. But again, in the interest of saving your lower back, this time my top tip is to use the toe of the axe at the top here. So now with the grain running in line, I'm going to drop the toe of the axe into here and pick up the timber, bringing it up to me without having to bend over excessively and damage my back. Contentious one is the knocking in of tent pegs. Note I'm using a traditional wooden tent peg, and I do not advise hitting metal tent pegs in with your axe. There you go, used as a hammer, works brilliantly. So again, in the interest of looking after my spine, rather than have my foot on here and be bent over in two, I'm far better off dropping down onto my haunches and using my axe this time to create a vise, which should see this piece of wood now held in position, allowing me to saw it down. So as a temporary vise, it's great. So a couple of bonus tips in addition to that is, when you're not using your axe, always keep it sheathed. I've bungeed mine just for ease of use because the original little tab there has rotted away. Still does the job. And the addition of this little loop here, which just means that I can secure this away so it sits close to the weight is over my hips and my bum. It's not too intrusive. I can't feel it banging into my knee because it's just tucked around out of the way here, and it means that when I need to get it out, as and when I'm periodically working in different parts of any said piece of woodland, it's there and it's to hand. So as you've just seen there, my axe is one of my favourite bits of kit. But what's your favourite bit of kit? Let us know in the box below. Let's talk about it, and I look forward to seeing you again next time.